Hello, this is Mark Wildman of Wildman Athletica, and today we're going to be talking about our single arm, heavy club, inside circle, hand change. In endurance weightlifting, you have to have smooth transition technique in order to be able to transition from hand to hand to spell one side while the other side is working without putting the weight down. The point is to learn to not put the weight down for things like heavy clubs and things like kettlebells, or at least for half of the philosophy of the training. We're focusing on our inside circle, which is like our cross. We are going to have our feet pointed straight ahead. We are going to move everything else in order to work on our single arm inside circle. When we get to X number of reps, today we'll say 3, just for easy numbers, we are going to hand change. We are going to change, it's going to be a half circle. So there'll be 1, 2, 3 full circles, and then a half circle where we will let go of the weight, grab it with the other hand, and then start directly into inside circles on the other side. When people do this wrong, they accidentally switch between inside circles and outside circles, and if they don't know, that's a problem. So we're going to have an inside circle transition technique and an outside circle transition technique. This exercise, we're going to have our feet pointed straight ahead because as we're doing this stuff, I don't want turnout because I don't want people's arches collapsing and I don't want their knees collapsing. We're going to point our feet straight ahead. If you have flat feet, you could over point them straight ahead, but it means turn them in just a little bit, 5 to 10 degrees. Feet should be squat distance apart, shoulder width apart. Our inside circle, 90 degree with the arm, 1, 2, 3. Now the hand change, half circle. 1, 2, 3, and a half. 1, 2, 3, and a half. So what you'll notice on this as we're going inside, we do our half rep. We're going to sit towards our back hip. As the weight comes up, shoulder height. We're going to let go. We're going to catch it with the other hand. This hand should already be loaded. If we're trying to catch like this, we need to rotate further until our hands actually meet. These exercises all work on improving our rotation both directions. Our hands should be equal when they're pointed straight out to the side. If when we go to the other side, our hands are unequal, the shoulder needs to rotate further, which means your knees need to move more, your back needs to move more, everything needs to move more. So, from our inside circle, up, other hand catches, fire the lat. The hip is going to drive the weight down and in, back up into our other inside circle technique. We get to 3 reps. We are going to sit towards our back hip. Our heel is going to stay down flat on the ground. We're going to bring our other hand up to catch, fire the lat, drive the leg to stand us all the way back up. Think of this like your kettlebell hand change. In kettlebelling, you have your clean or your snatch, and you do a down up to change hands. You change in front of you where it's easy. The same thing is true of heavy club swinging. You change in front of you where it's easy and you can see it. We don't change at the bottom because that's where the weight weighs the most. We don't change up here because whatever, we just don't do it. Right here, I can see it, it's directly in front of me, my body is ready to engage, the weight is going up for 1 second, brief moment in time, it weighs absolutely nothing as it transitions from up to going down so that we're catching it feather light as we transition through to the other side. Inside circles, half circle, inside circles, half circle, keep going. You can add your sets together. So even if you can only do 1, 2, 3, 5 reps, you can start stacking sets up to make your numbers higher and higher and higher so that you are under load for more time, but you can spell your hands in between. While this hand is working, this hand is resting. While this hand is working, this hand is resting. This has been Mark Wildman of Wildman Athletica.